When a customer orders one of your products, Amazon will only give you their phone number and mailing address, not their personal email address. However, you can still communicate with your customers by email through Amazon's email messaging system. Basically, this is how it works. Amazon masks your email address and customer's email address with some random numbers and characters. So whenever you send an email to your customer using this masked email address, it first goes through Amazon's messaging system and then it gets delivered to your customer's inbox. Now also, when a customer wants to reply back to you, they also get your masked email address. So when they hit reply button, it also goes through Amazon's email messaging system before it gets back delivered to you. This way, Amazon can track how you respond to your customers and what type of emails you send. Basically, they want to have total control over you, and they don't want you to take over their customers and direct them off Amazon. In the resource tab of this lecture, I have included a link to guidelines regarding what you can send to your customers using Amazon's email messaging system. Now, Amazon also tracks the time it takes you to answer messages that you receive from your customers, which also affects your seller performance. So try to answer every message as fast as you can, and of course the same day, because Amazon is especially monitoring whether you answer all of your messages the same day in under 24 hours. Now also, Amazon forbids you to send any promotional content or messages. And in most cases, any external links will be automatically removed from your messages. Now, the purpose of this system is basically the ability for Amazon to monitor sellers and to protect buyers. So this messaging system stores all previous buyer-seller message transcripts so they can more easily resolve any issues between sellers and buyers if they occur. And also, Amazon obviously wants to protect themselves. They don't want to give you customer's email address because then you could easily direct customer off Amazon to your own e-commerce store and then avoid paying Amazon their commission. That is exactly why they strictly forbid you to use any external links or email addresses in your communication, whether it's through Amazon's messaging system or through telephone. Now, you can obtain your customer's masked email address by going to Manage Orders in your Seller Central account and by clicking on Customer's Name under the Contact Buyer. Then the contact form will be opened. You can either send a message using this contact form here, or you can copy their masked email address that you see at the top. And then you can use any emailing client, such as for example Yahoo or Gmail, to send an email to that masked email address, which is actually your customer. Or if you want to send follow-up sequences to your customers totally hands-free, then you can use email tools created specifically for Amazon sellers, such as Feedback Genius or Feedback 5. I have included the links to these services in the resource tab of this lecture. Now, let's cover some main guidelines that you absolutely must follow when communicating with your customers. First, you cannot send any marketing messages or promotional content such as coupon codes or special offers. Second, any promotions for additional products or referrals to third-party products or promotions is strictly forbidden. Then next, like we said, you cannot include any external links or email addresses. Also, you cannot ask for a specific review of your product, such as for example using sentences, if you like our product, give us a review. This will only get your account in trouble because it's against Amazon policies. However, you can ask for unbiased review of your product or for a seller feedback. It is just important that you do not ask for a specific review or to tell your customers to leave a review only if they like your product. Now, you are allowed to include links to Amazon's website where customers can leave a product review or seller feedback. And finally, you cannot use logos if it contains or displays any external links. So for example, if you have a logo that has www.yourbrandname.com, then obviously that logo is forbidden to be used in buyer-seller communication. So The two main purposes of emailing your customers are to either resolve any issues that you might have or to add value by sending them, for example, additional content, how to use your product instructions, frequently asked questions, or even bonus ebooks as an attachment to your message. Now, when you receive a new message from a customer, you will be notified by email, and you can reply to that email with your answer without having to log into your Seller Central account. So basically, you can respond to your customers using your smartphone without ever having to log into your Seller Central account. This is because when Amazon sends you a notification about new email from a customer, they include their masked email address in the reply to section of an email. So when you hit reply, it will automatically send your message through Amazon's email messaging system and deliver directly to your customer's inbox. Also, if you want to see if you have any new or missed messages, then you can log into your Seller Central account and look at buyer messages under the Performance tab. And finally, also, if you want to see your performance on how fast you responded to your customers in the past, and whether you hit the expected target rate of 90% messages answered under 24 hours, then you can go to Performance tab and click on Account Health, and then scroll down to see the statistics. That's it for now. If you have any questions, please let me know in the discussion tab of this lecture.